Good morning. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2023, and it's 7:30 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. So you might be able to hear I'm all nasal sounding this morning. I'm all stuffed up. I think it's a cold and allergies. So I thought instead of just having an espresso this morning, I would have a double espresso. So I've got one of these Infiniment double espressos left from the holidays. And I've got some nice warm almond milk here. It's 30 calorie per cup almond milk. And because I thought I'd like a little bit bigger cup than I normally have. And caffeine-wise, though, I'm going to have maybe a little less than I might if I use two of the smaller kind of capsules, because this is supposed to have between 100 and 120 milligrams of caffeine. Most of the capsules that go into, the small capsules like that would go into my Pixie machine that I usually use, most of those, the lowest that they have is in the 60s. A lot of them are in the 70s. Some are, really high, up over 100, even 120, but most of them I'd say are in the 70s. So this way I'm coming out maybe with a little bit less caffeine. I might have 2 cups, I don't know, we'll see. But my machine is all locked and ready here. And I push the button. I got such a big mug because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do, a 7.77 ounce. And with the crema and everything, that would, might fill it up kind of high. Because when you make what's called a cafe reverso, which is, it's almost, I don't know, it's a little bit silly maybe, that name, but it means you're doing it in the reverse order. Usually people have coffee and then they put the milk in. This way you put the milk in first and then brew the coffee into it, or extract the coffee into it. And actually it enhances the crema and makes more crema because more stuff kind of foams and bubbles up. Okay, let me just put it in here. We had a cold Easter Sunday yesterday, cold and damp. When I say cold, by the way, it started off at 49 degrees, and I think it stayed in the 50s, and it was damp, the kind of cold that just sort of goes right through you. But I know for you hardy folks living up north, that's not cold. But for us down south, that was a miserable cold day. So here we go. Very pretty. Okay, now I am prepared to put some syrup in this if it just, you know how when you have a stuffy nose, sometimes things just don't taste the same. So I give this a whirl here. It's so funny because I can tell that some of my, I don't know if it's my taste buds or because of my nose or what, I'm just not fully tasting this. So should I put some, I would like it a little sweeter. What? Oh my goodness. So, as I've said before, this is one of the reasons why people like to watch live videos on Facebook, because you never know what unexpected things will happen. Of course, this was nothing, nothing like the time when my cup fell off and the coffee brewed all over the counter or things like that. But, okay, so I dropped the lid of the syrup right into the coffee, but and it'll probably be fine, right? So this is salted caramel syrup. This is Jordan's skinny syrups. They're 0 calories and they're sweetened with sucralose. And my tongue happens to like sucralose. You know, different people are sensitive to different substances that create sweetness. And for me, I really like the sucralose. All right, we'll get it. That tastes good. Oh, now this tastes good to me. You know, I was thinking, this is a new bottle, and I had it stored in the closet, not in the kitchen cabinet. And the closet stays closed most of the time. So I was just thinking, oh, good, because it wouldn't have had a chance to get a lot of dust on the top and consequently be deposited into my coffee. Well, anyway, it tastes good. And, oh, I have a doctor's appointment. I mean, I had the appointment anyway, but, you know, do you ever have this happen? You're sick, you try to make a doctor's appointment, they can't see you until, you know, next week or whatever it is, a few days later, 2 weeks, and by then you're well. Well, I happen to have a doctor's appointment today, and I happen to be sick today, so that worked out fortuitously. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to have some breakfast, and I'm going to get going. I hope that you have a happy day today and that you make good choices. Try to, anyhow. I will.